Bienvenidos todos. Welcome to beautiful downtown. My name is Viky Garcia, and I want to say that I want to run in District 8 to serve as councilwoman for this area, all of the old barrios. We're talking about from El Azteca to to San Francisco Javier, Los Amores, todos los barrios viejos. I want to represent the people of this area. La mayoría de ustedes ya me conocen como Virginia García, pero simplemente como Viky. Me llamen como me llamen, ya saben que siempre estoy al servicio de la gente. Cuando veo aquí esta audiencia, reconozco a varios amigos, personas que he trabajado con ustedes en el pasado. También veo y sé que tengo el apoyo de varios de los negociantes de aquí del centro de Laredo. Sé que me están echando porras de allá del Downtown Pharmacy. Me dijo Mr. Izaguirre que quería venir, pero no sabía si iba a poder venir. Pero claro que también aquí se ven las organizaciones donde he participado y que sigo participando. De Crime Stoppers, de Laredo Main Street, que se dedica a poder dar fruto a trabajos, labores aquí en el centro, de poder apoyar y hacer cambios en nuestra comunidad para mejorar el centro. Y cuando hablamos del centro, a veces pensamos solamente de el centro negociante, pero la verdad es que casi el 75% que es alrededor de lo comercio también es residencial y se necesita ese apoyo para la gente de esta área. I'm very sincere when I say that I want to serve. I'm very sincere that I tell you that I want to be the city councilwoman for this district so that I can help bring people up. It doesn't always have to be a city decision that flows downwards. It must be the people from down below who also give us ideas as to what it is they need and what it is that they want for a better Laredo. We're not going to please everybody. That isn't the goal to no soy monedita de oro. But we can come together for consensus and work towards a better future. My life has been dedicated to service and serving those who are marginalized and underrepresented. And unfortunately, I believe that District 8 has been one of those that has been underserved, that has been somewhat marginalized. We see a lot of development and growth, and of course I understand we're landlocked, but that doesn't mean that there can't be new projects introduced, that there can't be new ideas that are brought forth. So I think that there's a lot of work that can be done in District 8, but along with working within District 8, it would be representing the city of Laredo. There is such joy that I receive when we take a look at a project, whether it is at the grassroots people level, whether it is at the city level, whether it is representing even the state of Texas. I think there is such joy in seeing the evolution of an idea and seeing it come to fruition, of being able to claim success in one arena. I think that most of you know that social justice has been important to me. In social justice, we talk about how do we create evenness amongst ourselves, those around us. But within our community, we don't often see social justice being practiced in our government. And so I would think that I could help with inspiring other council folks to serve for social justice in the same manner that I would think that I would want to see projects developed and projects that are going to assist to make Laredo a better community. So that political arena is just waiting for someone with bright ideas, someone who's willing to put in the work, someone who's not afraid to get their hands dirty. But if you're looking at my past, well, actually not even my history, if you're looking at the right now, I think you'll see somebody who is willing to collaborate and to work with others. One of my projects right now is to work with addressing the mass migration that has occurred into our community. It does affect Laredo. As much as we might think that it doesn't, as much as our city government may have had some issues with getting involved, I think that I was in the right place at the right time, and also of the right choice of action to bring together not just those who are easily accessible with their resources, but also those who are varying from, we're actually addressing the Central American mass migration at the Holding Institute, which is a Methodist-run group. But on the same campus, you will see the Texas Baptists, who are here to provide showers and support and transportation. You'll also see the Catholics in the form of Catholic Social Services. You'll see volunteers that are from the Church of the Crossroads, from the Christ Church Episcopal, from various churches, including the Buddhists, who are currently working with trying to make our air conditioning system a little better. Where else are you going to be able to see someone who spearheaded a coalition of such varying faiths and organizations, because also Save the Children is represented there? Where else are you going to see somebody who can help bridge those differences for a common cause? And I think I'm the person who helps facilitate that. I think we were even commenting that on my team. If we take a look at my team, we have a Republican campaign manager with a Libertarian treasurer, strategists who are Democrats, and I know that I have a lot of following from the Green Party. I particularly am an independent, but where else are you going to be able to see a team that is formed by so many different groups and different types of philosophies that are coming together for one particular purpose? So when you talk about my history, my right now, and hopefully the future, I think what you'll see is a collaborator, someone who has a track record of being cumplida, of starting something and finishing it, and hoping that it is for benefit of the entire community. We talk about revitalizing downtown, but I think we need to stop just talking about it, and we need to start doing something about it. We think that our government is the answer for everything, but the reality is it also takes us. I made a big decision several years ago, I think it's now about 10 years ago, to intentionally move to downtown. I bought an abandoned home. I renovated that home. It didn't have running water, didn't have light other than the sun that shined through the roof, because it had a massive hole in the back room. I fixed it because I was dedicated to a downtown. I've always loved downtowns because they are the heart of a community. If you have a healthy downtown, it's a great indicator of how healthy your city is. And I actually did what many others may not have wanted to do, but I think that just as a simple example, others can also join in with helping revitalize downtown, where it isn't just a matter of visiting once a month for an event or visiting once a year for a street festival, but that it is actually wanting to commit to making a change in the downtown, shopping in our beautiful downtown for those sales that you can't find anywhere else. So our commercial district of course has taken a slight beating, but that doesn't mean that we can't make it more attractive. There's a number of different ways that we can help people move through the downtown to find what it is that they need. We can all have our little granito de arena in being able to make this a better downtown. Even if if you have an event that you want to organize, why not organize it in the downtown area? Why not bring it down to a plaza? Why not come and enjoy the unique architecture and the beauty, and know that you have neighbors that are dedicated to wanting to make downtown better? I think I've also had a track record where you'll see that I've been a successful grant writer, which tells you that I'm accustomed to researching and looking for those resources that are needed when a city of this size, with a poverty level of 34%, 35%, cannot find the resources to assist its people. I think it's time to start looking elsewhere. And we do have a number of programs to assist and lift people up. But why is it that a city cannot also encourage the small small business owners, and be able to follow through with some of those incentives that are going to help with the mom and pop shops that are actually here? I think that in two different ways, we can attract large corporations to come in and supply needed positions for those that are here, but also we can take a look at how do we encourage, how do we maybe provide seed monies for those who want to start small businesses. I think that when we take a look at those businesses, when we take a look at the community, when we take a look at all of this area that we consider the downtown, we think of, what does she mean by por lo nuestro? I'm talking about por lo nuestro in comparing the downtown to other resources that are going to the north, to the south, to the east. And I think that por lo nuestro means how are we as a community, and how am I as a councilwoman going to say, wait a minute, I understand that we're landlocked. I understand that there may be some challenges here, but why are the resources not also flowing into this area? Why is it that we are not growing at the same rate with facilities, with being able to complete some of our parks? I think if you take a look at some of the parks in this area, you'll see we're one of the few districts that is missing some of the shade. As a matter of fact, I'm sweating up a storm here. Where's my shade? Here. But we're going to see that there's a lot of different needs that can be addressed simply and effectively. And I think that I would be the kind of person that actually knows what's going on in the community, because I bike through the community, I walk through the community, I shop in the community. I've, of course, invested in this particular community in District 8. I've purchased here, I work here, I invest in downtown. So I'm asking and challenging the rest of the Laredo community to also take a look at its downtown, at its heart, and pay attention to its heart. So when I say por lo nuestro, yes, I mean District 8. But I'm also saying por lo nuestro as in Laredo. What is it that we're doing to make Laredo better, to change the culture of disappointment, disenchantment, etc., and making it a friendly place to visit, a place where people do want to come for the Hispanic heritage tours, which we're working on at the moment, where people do want to come into our festivals from out of town, which actually you'll see one coming up in November 15th, which is going to bring people from all over, which is the Portico Festival, and they'll be coming here to the downtown. It is, how do we represent Laredo beyond just our immediate borders? I'm afraid to use the word borders because we do have a border across from us, but it would also be representing the state, representing our country. All of it is por lo nuestro. But when I talk about por lo nuestro, I'm actually saying also por lo tuyo, because I am here to serve you. I am here to serve in the best way that I can, whether in office, out of office. I am for you as the individual, as the family, as the community, as the barrio that you are. Yo soy por lo tuyo, but we are also por lo nuestro. I want to serve in this new capacity, and I want to continue my passion to represent the heart of Laredo and to represent Laredo as a whole. I want to represent these old barrios. Yo quiero ser de ustedes, para ustedes. Yo les pido su voto para regidora del Distrito 8. En noviembre va a ser la elección. Ojalá que me apoyen. Muchas gracias por atender. Thank you.